Most travelers believe they are packing wisely for in-flight snacks. But here's reality. Some of the most popular options can sabotage your flight. From 35,000-foot stomach problems to unexpected confiscations at TSA, the inappropriate food can exhaust you, bloat you, and frazzle you before you ever get off the plane. Seniors especially need to be cautious because the foods you count on for comfort at home can become your own worst enemy when you take to the skies. That's why today, we're counting down the 10 snacks that seniors should never pack on a plane, and the easy substitutions that will have you landing in better shape than when you boarded. Number 10. Yogurt containers and cheese sticks can look healthy enough, but both have two major disadvantages. TSA considers yogurt a liquid or gel, which means that if your container is over 3.4 ounces, it stands a good chance of being thrown out. To boot, bacteria in dairy products released in a pressurized cabin tend to gas and bloat, particularly for those with mild lactose intolerance. A smarter alternative is hard cheese, such as Parmesan crisps or a small pouch of almonds. They're protein-rich, TSA-friendly, and stable. Even if your flight is delayed, keep them in a resealable pouch to avoid messy wrappers. You still get the protein boost without the security hassles or stomach issues. Number 9. Bananas, oranges, and apples may seem like an easy fix, but practically, they are inconvenient and dangerous. The TSA does permit them, but peeling or cutting fruit in a tight seat is messy and does not need to be drawn attention to. The larger problem occurs on overseas flights. Peels, cores, or unfinished fruit can result in fines when going through customs. Even an apple that has been accidentally left in your carry-on bag can lead to delays and paperwork. A more suitable choice is dried fruit like apple rings or apricots. They are light, durable, and simple to divide. Just make sure to keep serving small because dried fruit is sugar concentrated. Combining them with unsalted nuts produces an even travel-safe snack that won't put you at odds with customs. Number 8. Granola bars look healthy, but they are generally more candy bar in disguise. Full of sugar, syrups, and chocolate chips, they rapidly increase your blood sugar, only to drop later. The outcome? Fatigue, irritability, and dehydration issues that affect seniors even more. Sticky coatings also melt in the warmth of a cabin, creating a mess in your pack. Instead, select protein or fiber bars with under 8 grams of sugar. Opt for those containing nuts, seeds, or oats. They offer sustained energy that is sustained over the length of the flight without the roller coaster of sugar. Place one in an accessible pocket so you won't have to search through your bag in close seating. Number 7. Trail mix appears to be the perfect flight snack, but when the chocolate melts, it's a sticky mess. To make matters worse, most pre-packaged mixes are high in salt, which accelerates dehydration in the already dehumidified cabin air. For older adults, dehydration tends to exacerbate fatigue, stiffness, and discomfort on long flights. The best idea is to prepare your own trail mix ahead of time. Use unsalted almonds, walnuts, pumpkin seeds, and a small handful of raisins or cranberries. Keep it in a reusable silicone pouch, small, spill-proof, and less noisy than crinkly plastic bags that can disturb your neighbor. That way, you get to regulate the sugar and salt, and your energy remains constant, and your fingers are untainted. Number 6. Picking up a bag of chips or crackers on the way to the gate is easy, but a misstep that appears halfway through the flight. The culprit? Salt. Too much sodium makes your body hold water, swelling your hands and ankles, pain many older adults already experience in flight. In addition to that, chips also break up very easily, spilling crumbs in your bag, on your clothing, and all over the tray table. A wiser substitute is low-sodium whole grain crackers or rice cakes. They give you the same crunch without the salt excess and are easier on the digestion system. Place them in individual serving zip-top bags so you won't finish the entire pack from boredom. This subtle switch reduces sodium, decreases swelling, and still quenches your hankering for something crunchy. Number 5. Hard candies, chocolate, and gummy sweets might be a guiltless pleasure, but sugar acts differently in the air. The dry cabin air is already stripping you of moisture, and sugar extracts even more from your system. That's why so many older adults feel abnormally fatigued and parched after consuming sweets on a flight. Sticky sweets also present a problem if you have crowns, bridges, or sensitive teeth. Instead, have sugar-free mints or gelato gum. Both provide fresh breath, keep your mouth wet, and even assist in balancing ear pressure during takeoff and landing. For a sweeter and healthier choice, freeze-dried fruit is the way to go. Light, crunchy, naturally sweet, and without added sugar. Frequent flyers know the greatest in-flight snacks are those that refresh you, not make you drowsy or thirsty. Number 4. Sticking carrot sticks, celery, or bell peppers in a bag may sound like an excellent way to carry fresh vegetables aboard. But others, like broccoli, cauliflower, or cabbage, are real comfort killers. On the ground, they're good choices. In a pressurized cabin, they break down and release excess gas, making you bloated and miserable. Raw fibrous vegetables are also difficult for many elderly to chew, far from ideal under tight seating. Instead, opt for hydrating veggies, such as baby carrot sticks, sliced cucumber, or snap peas. They're simple to munch, easy on the digestive system, and invigorating in flight. Pack them in a refillable container lined with a moist paper towel to maintain crispiness. For added taste, have a tiny hummus container within the TSA's 3.4-ounce restriction. This pair is security approved, simple to munch, and significantly more stomach-friendly. Number 3. Airport snack stands are stacked high with muffins, croissants, and pastries, yet they are among the worst snacks to have on board. These treats are loaded with processed flour and sugar that spike your blood sugar, then plummet, leaving you sluggish and exhausted. They also fall apart easily, with sticky fingers and crumbs spread around your tray table. Instead, choose oat-based breakfast cookies or energy bites made at home. They're compact, less messy, and contain fiber for steadier digestion on long flights. For that added kick, take them with herbal tea rather than coffee. Tea hydrates without the caffeine burst that wakes you up in mid-flight sleep. Frequent flyers understand that the comfort pastry you pick up at the gate only results in exhaustion and discomfort later. Number 2. Peanut butter is a go-to for protein and good fats, but TSA doesn't agree. In their view, peanut butter is a paste, thus falls under the liquid 3.4-ounce rule. Most seniors carry a full jar, only to see it get taken at the security checkpoint. Even if it avoids this, jars are cumbersome, heavy, and problematic. If they leak within your bag, wiser is single-serve squeeze packs. They're portioned, TSA approved, and simple to combine with apple slices, rice cakes, or whole grain crackers. Almond butter packets are another good idea, with variety without mess. Experienced travelers realize with TSA, there's no use playing in gray areas. Travel packs save time, angst, and let down at the checkpoint. Number 1. Grabbing a soda or sparkling water before boarding might feel refreshing, but carbonation is one of the worst choices in flight. The change in cabin pressure expands the gas, leading to bloating, indigestion, and discomfort, issues that become even harder on older digestive systems. On top of that, liquids can't pass through security, which means you'll end up paying airport prices just to risk feeling miserable in the air. A better option is to carry an empty water bottle and fill it up after security. Add electrolyte tablets or flavor drops if you'd like a touch of flavor without the bubbles. Staying hydrated, it prevents swelling and skips the sugar rush and crash of soda. For extended flights, opt for a wide-mouth bottle that's simpler to clean and refill. Frequent flyers concur on a single rule: hydration trumps carbonation. Bonus tip: certain foods are delicious on the ground, but unpleasant in the air. Tuna sandwiches, garlic dip, hummus, and pungent cheeses have potent aromas that only grow stronger in the cabin's recycled air. The consequence: frustrated seatmates, uncomfortable glares, and occasionally even complaints to the flight crew. To spare yourself the tension, stick with neutral fare, such as crackers, dried fruit, or nut mixes. For a protein kick, turkey jerky or sealed cheese crisps are wonderful substitutes, tasty but mindful. They make less mess, less stink, and no awkward looks from row 22. On an airplane, being a good passenger isn't merely a matter of compacting on space, it's compacting on air. Which of these surprised you the most? Leave your answer in the comments. Your go-to flight snack may save another traveler from making a mistake. And if you want more effective travel hacks, be sure to subscribe and enable notifications, because our next video is about 10 carry-on items that can get you fined or arrested in 2025. Until then, travel smarter, snack better, and step off the plane in better health than you boarded.